Remove that uniform now. That was the moment Koffi knew his life had scattered. Earlier that morning, Koffi was roaming the streets hungry and frustrated. No money, no food, no job. As he walked past a dirty wall covered with posters, one paper caught his attention. Dry cleaner wanted. Koffi called the number immediately and got the job that same day. When he arrived at the shop, the owner explained the work to him. You'll wash clothes, iron them properly, and arrange everything well, and behave yourself. Koffi nodded seriously. Then, the boss added, I'll be paying you daily. Koffi's eyes widened immediately. Daily, Oga, I can start now. Now, the boss laughed, and allowed him start immediately. For the first time in a long while, Koffi was doing honest work peacefully. He washed clothes, ironed them, and arranged them carefully. But later that afternoon, the boss stepped out. As Koffi arranged already ironed clothes, he suddenly saw one neatly packaged military camouflage uniform. He stared at it for some seconds. Then slowly he wore the cap first. Perfect fit. Koffi smiled. Officer Koffi. That was where his problem started. Instead of respecting the work he just got, greed and pride entered his head immediately. He wore the complete uniform and walked outside proudly like a real military officer. As he walked on the street, one young man greeted him casually. Good afternoon, sir. Koffi shouted immediately. Who is this bloody civilian talking to an officer without disrespect? Do you know it is an offense punishable by the law? The poor boy started apologizing out of fear. Immediately, kneel down. The boy quickly obeyed. Now stand up and disappear before I change my mind. The boy ran off immediately. Koffi smiled proudly. Power was sweet. Very sweet. Koffi enjoyed it. That was when he learned something dangerous about life. Many people respect uniforms and power faster than they respect character. From there, his confidence grew. Few minutes later, he stopped beside one woman selling pure water. Madam, give me water. The woman quickly gave him one cold sachet. As Koffi reached for money, the woman stopped him. No, sir. Please take it. Thank you for protecting the country. Koffi paused. Nobody had thanked him for anything in his whole life. He slowly smiled. Thank you, but inside his heart, another demon woke up. Later that day, Koffi entered one restaurant and ordered food like a commander returning from war. Rice, meat, 2 bottles of malt after eating. The waiter approached carefully. Sir, your bill is 4,000 naira. Koffi dipped his hand inside his pocket confidently. Then suddenly he frowned. You want to collect money from an officer? The waiter froze. Koffi stood up aggressively. Can you pay for the protection I provide for this country? Bloody civilian. Everybody inside the restaurant became quiet. One older man quickly stood up. No problem, sir. Add his bill to my own. Koffi adjusted his camouflage proudly. Good citizen. Then he gave the waiter one dangerous look. Scallywag. As he left the restaurant, his confidence had doubled. At this point, Koffi no longer remembered. He was just a dry cleaner. On the next street, he saw 2 boys fighting while another guy tried separating them. Immediately, Koffi shouted from afar. Hey! Everybody stopped. You people are fighting in front of a military officer. The boys started shaking. Lie down there. Frog jumped now. The boys obeyed immediately. Koffi searched around and found one stick. Then he began walking around them proudly, and beating them double up faster. The boys were sweating and begging. Sorry, sir. But Koffi enjoyed every second. The uniform had changed him completely. At that moment, Koffi forgot one important lesson about life. Power without discipline can destroy a person very quickly. Then suddenly somebody tapped him from behind. Koffi, his soul almost left his body. He turned slowly. It was his boss looking at him with disappointment. The street became silent. The boss pointed at the uniform. Is this not the same clothes I gave you to dry clean this morning? Koffi swallowed hard. Oga, there was no sun near the shop, so I came outside to dry it. The boss stared at him. You came outside to dry it? Koffi nodded nervously. Yes, sir. The boss exploded immediately. Remove that uniform now. People nearby stopped to watch. Koffi began removing the clothes slowly with shaking hands. The same boys he punished earlier were now standing up one by one, cracking their fingers. Smiling dangerously, Koffi noticed them and fear entered his bones immediately. Koffi looked at the boys, then suddenly started doing frog jump by himself before anybody even spoke. Tears almost came out of his eyes. That evening, Mercy did not visit Koffi, because street life has one dangerous lesson many people learn too late. Fake power may give temporary enjoyment, but disgrace usually follows behind it. That day, Koffi learnt that real respect does not come from clothes, fear, or fake authority. And sometimes, one small lie is enough to destroy your peace completely.